Okay. In regards of sparring, what is your opinion about people say that you can't be too competitive or want it too much when you spar?
Yeah, I hear this often that that sparring is, it's like shouldn't be taken too seriously, but I think that it should be taken seriously, because that's as close as you're gonna get to the actual fight. Not when you're doing pads, not when you're hitting bag, not when you're shadow boxing. Sparring is as close as possible to the real fight.
Hmm.
And so I'm not saying you should go 100%, with power and stuff like that, but you should be always competitive. And I'm always competitive when I'm fighting. And I'm competitive to the point where, I get angry at myself if somebody scores a couple more points than I'm able to score on the on my opponent. I'm always trying to beat every single person that I'm sparring with. I don't care what level you are. I'm competitive to the point where I compete even with my nieces, and then, when they start crying, then I realize, what am I doing? You're competing with like 3 and 4 year olds, but this is the
Yeah.
mentality you have to have. And so you should always be trying to outpoint your partner and trying to beat them at the game. Um, of course, you're gonna go into the gym. Sometimes you're tired. You're not feeling like like you feel like doing the work, but it's okay. At least you're at the gym, and maybe you don't feel competitive enough to spar that day and beat your partner. But
Hmm.
for the most part, if you end up losing and you don't go to your room and you're not pissed off with yourself, then I think you're doing something wrong. You should be competitive, and this is what this job is about. It's there's no other way, and so it doesn't matter if it's a real fight or just sparring. You have to have that competitive edge to you at all times.